Alrighty, so some of the things that I have enjoyed about this process of learning about the school bus and how to maintain it and service it is using some of the skills that I had learned in the military prior to this. So I used to be a crew chief on the C-130, and what we had, what you would call a maintenance manual, was called tech data. So I'm just utilizing those skills and applying it to this bus. That being said, when we purchased the bus in June of 2024, we were fortunate enough to get this with the actual maintenance manuals, operator and owner's manuals, all that stuff, dating back to literally when the director actually signed off to build this bus. So we got a lot of good information here. So I looked into the Freightliner Custom Chassis. It's the school bus chassis maintenance manual. This is from July 2003. I looked in here and found everything for maintenance interval operations. And so specifically what we're looking for today is rear differential servicing. So we will be accessing the drain plug and the magnetic service plug, all that good stuff at the rear differential, at the rear axle. So cool thing here is, according to this, and it only took me about 5 minutes. So here is general information. It's the rear differential service 35-02, axle lubricant changing and magnetic plug cleaning. And then that takes us over to our rear axle on page 35, and it's going to go through axle breather checking, axle lubricant changing and magnetic plug cleaning, and axle lubricant level checking. So all that fancy stuff aside, discovered that this is going to take 5.8 quarts of 80/90 hypoid gear oil through the rear axle fill hole. So that's going to be simple enough. So in coming videos, when I get all of the equipment and the the rear axle gear oil and all that stuff, then we'll be doing a video actually servicing this. So yeah, we'll be draining it, flushing it, and then we'll refill her up. And then it says vehicle unloaded for 1 or 2 miles at speeds not to exceed 25 miles an hour to thoroughly circulate the lubricant throughout the assembly. So it's pretty straightforward. And then we torque, well, obviously we'll make sure to install the fill hole plug before we do all that, tighten it at 35 foot-pounds. Everything you need to know right there. And I journaled it here, boom. One bit of advice I have for folks when it comes to the school bus stuff, especially if you are living out of it 24/7 and this is your daily driver, make sure you are keeping up on your maintenance operations, on your service. You don't want to be caught with your pants down. You know what I mean? Things are gonna happen, especially this is a 20-year-old vehicle. We had a couple incidents last year, but it was an easy fix. With all things said and done, it was an easy fix. Not a cheap fix, but a lot cheaper considered if you compared it to going to a diesel tech. So if you have any kind of mechanical knowledge and some experience, that'll take you a long way. So I hope this inspires whoever is out there thinking about picking up a school bus. My advice to you, make sure there's no rust anywhere. Make sure it has structural integrity and fits the lifestyle you are looking to live. And make sure, if at all possible, especially if you're buying this from a school district, get your maintenance manuals and your service manuals and all that good stuff. Have a great day and stay tuned, because as soon as I pull in the money to get the gear oil and change the oil out in the engine as well, we're going to be putting videos up about that. All right, have a great day.